Okay, we're going. My name is Jessica Craig. I am calling to you guys from a really small town in Alabama. I'm 35, I think. I can't even remember how old I am. I'm 35 years old. I have been drinking and sharing ketones for 4 years now. I have two little kiddos, a 10-year-old daughter, and a 4-year-old crazy psychopath little boy who's running around in the background. So you guys will probably hear him. And a recently added new puppy. So life is insane over here. We just want to say thank you so much again for hopping on and listening to us tonight. We're going to try to honor your time and keep this short, sweet, and to the point. So what I'm going to start with is just kind of sharing a little bit of my story with y'all. 4 years ago, my best friend, Mandy, she's on there on this call. There she is waving. She found this stuff online. She found it on Facebook. She was looking up stuff about the keto diet, and she ran across Prove It and drinkable ketones. So she started checking into it, and then all of a sudden she decided that she wanted to start it. And now here's the catch. Here's the deal. She drank this stuff for a few weeks before she shared it with her besties. And I can assure you that Ashley and I and a couple of our other best friends were ticked off when she finally shared it with us, because we could not believe that she held this kept this secret from us for a few weeks. So we forgave her, decided that we wanted to get started and try drinking ketones, and the rest is history. So I didn't know what a ketone was. I didn't know anything about the keto diet. I knew nothing 4 years ago. All she did was get me on a Zoom like this, and she actually held up this exact packet, which we don't even have this formula anymore. But she held up one of these and said, you mix this stuff in water, drink it down, and within an hour you're in ketosis. And I was like, cool, what does that mean? And she explained that, this would give me fat loss, focus, energy, better mood, better skin, better sleep, all the things that I was attracted to. So of course I had to get my hands on it. I don't know about you guys. I know everybody has different personalities, but I have always been a I'll try anything to lose weight kind of girl. As soon as I graduated high school, I started packing on the pounds. I used to be like 140 all the way through high school. And then before I knew it, a few years into adult life, I was 200 pounds. So it was just like, wow, how did this happen? So I tried everything under the sun, all the diets, all the shakes, all the pills, everything short of having actual surgery done. And some of the things that I did worked for me and some of them didn't. But at the end of the day, I never found anything that I could consistently stick with and keep the weight off without returning back to my old ways. So here I am 4 years later. I lost 50 pounds. I have kept it off. I feel incredible every single day. I work out now, like I'm actually physically fit, which is wild to me, and I enjoy it. I don't scream at my kids as much as I used to, and I definitely sleep better at night. So all the things that she said it was going to do, it definitely did for me, and I'm so thankful that I gave this a chance. I'm going to flip it over to Ashley, and she's going to share a little bit of her story. And then also, Ashley, if you don't mind, can you just kind of make sure everyone knows what the heck this stuff is? I kind of left that part off.
Hey y'all, I'm Ashley White. I'm from Kentucky. We found this the exact same day, Jess and I, from Mandy, and I wanted to kill Mandy, and I honestly still do when I think about it. Just kidding. So thankfully, if you haven't tried ketones, we have graduated from that original orange dream packet that Jessica held up, because now this is my favorite flavor. Strawberry peach. Like, it's literally like a Kool-Aid I had when I was a kid. Like, that's how good it is. So if you are not familiar with ketones or ketosis, I'll share a little bit about that with you really quickly. I had never heard of it. I'd never tried the diet. I had tried low carb, but like everybody else, I love pizza. I like Funfetti birthday cake. I like Grippo barbecue chips from Kentucky. So it's not something I ever really strictly stuck with. So I knew that ketosis wasn't something that was really manageable for me in my lifestyle. Okay. So when I heard of it, I thought, okay, I don't know what this is, but I'm going to check it out. So if you've not seen the campfire video, 911, get with the person that invited you tonight and watch that 4-minute video. Okay. It straight up rocked my world. I didn't understand it, but I knew it was magic. So what you're going to do is you're going to rip this packet open. It's a powder form. You're going to shake it up in ice water. I do anywhere from 12 to 16 ounces. I don't measure it. I just fill my blender bottle up until I'm good with the amount that's in there. I shake it up and I drink it within 30 minutes. And then in less than an hour, I'm in full-blown ketosis. Something else that's really cool, if you guys didn't see this the last couple of days, but we have a Mexican formula that just came out, and it is even faster at getting you into ketosis. So Jessica's got it there. I think that's what Mandy's drinking right now. Yes. So do yourself a favor and try these different flavors, y'all, because I promise you this, the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to be upset that you didn't get this in your life before right now. So you shake it up, you drink it, you're in ketosis in less than an hour. And the benefits, like Jessica said, that you're going to feel, they're going to vary from person to person, but the basic benefits are going to be better sleep, more energy, appetite control, fat loss, better mood, mental focus. So I don't know about y'all, but I've never met anybody that would say, gosh, you know what? I couldn't use a better mood. I'm always so happy and excited, and my life is like a dream come true. Or I always sleep great every single night, like nothing ever happens to me. Or my appetite control was always on check. Like I never want to snack on anything, you know? So what I feel like is that we really have something that everyone that you know, everyone that I know can benefit from this in some way or another. So when I drank it, I was one of those weirdos, y'all. On day one, I had the benefits. I'm talking appetite control. I didn't eat all day and I didn't even realize it. Instant mood lift. I was in an awesome mood. I had this crazy focus that it was just kind of hard to even really explain until you experience it. And I was one of those people that my entire life I had taken a sleep aid, well, as long as I had been an adult. I just couldn't fall asleep at night. I couldn't stay asleep. I never felt rested the next day. So when I tried this on day one and I slept like a rock, sign me the freak up. Like, tell me nothing else. I don't care what's in it. I'm going to drink this because I've never experienced this before. But I kind of thought, okay, is this a fluke? It was day one. Am I reading too much into it? Day two, same thing. So what do you do when you have a great experience with something? You share it with people, okay? So if you're not sharing this with people, you are stingy and you have to work on that. I'm just kidding. But what I did is I went straight to Facebook like I did with everything else and just shared my 1 to 2 line testimony, how awesome I had felt the last couple of days. And what was really cool about it is I felt like so many people felt the same way I did. They all needed those things that I experienced. And they hadn't heard of the keto diet, really. They hadn't heard of ketosis. They never heard of keto nat because it wasn't out there. What we had on our hands was something brand new. So in a way, it was really cool because we could reach a lot of people with, I don't know what that is, hook me up. But today, 4 years later, everybody's wanting to try the keto diet. Everybody is wanting to bypass that lifestyle change, and they want to get right into it. They don't want to wait around. Everybody wants instantaneous results. So I really feel like that today you have more of an advantage than we did 4 years ago because we had to go through explaining that to people. Thank God we had the campfire video because it did all of it for us. So if you haven't tried ketones, we have caffeine free. We have the caffeinated version. So it's something that everyone that you know can benefit from and drink this. If it's a child, it doesn't matter who it is. Like we have different options. We have different flavors. And depending on if you are caffeine sensitive or not, we have the caffeine free version. So what I'm telling you is you need this in your life. And then we're going to give you some tips and tricks. And I don't know if we have an outline or not. I don't feel like that we do. But we're just going to kind of share how you can drink this to maximize your results depending on what you want out of it, how you can try different flavors, maybe getting it free, getting it at a discount. So just hang tight with us for a few more minutes and we're going to share a little bit more.
Thank you so much, Ash. Okay, so what we're going to talk about now is, like she said, how to get the best results. So if you know anything about the keto diet, you know you have to track your macros. I mean, basically be perfect in every single way if you're trying to get in legit ketosis. And it is hard. And if you are a keto person and you're killing it and you're in ketosis, congratulations. But that is definitely not something that I can do, especially for a long period of time. I'm not going to do it. And so what I love about this is it's a straight up shortcut. And so listen to this. A lot of people have said this before, or maybe you've heard it, but this is one of my favorite ways to explain it. So obviously you can swim to Hawaii if you wanted to. It would take a long time. You would probably die. I don't know. Or you could just hop on a plane and fly there. Like, which way are you trying to go? Either way is going to get you to Hawaii, but one's going to be so much easier than the other. And this is the same way with getting into ketosis. You can follow the strict keto diet and get into ketosis, or you can just drink these magical packs and get into ketosis every single day, no matter what you eat. Okay, this is diet independent. So no matter what you eat, you will be in ketosis while you are drinking this. Now, if fat loss is your goal, type in the chat, raise your hand if you're trying to lose a few pounds. That's definitely the number one thing that attracted me to this, and I would say it's what attracts so many other people, is because they're trying to lose fat. The cool thing about it is that this is not a weight loss product, and it is safe for everyone to use. My children drink it every day. My grandmother drinks it. The benefits are unbelievable, and fat loss is basically the dumbest benefit that you can even get, because all the other stuff is just so unbelievable. But as humans, as women, we're always trying to lose weight. So if that's your goal, if that's what you're really looking for, here are a few recommendations. Number one, you want to drink half your body weight in ounces of water every single day. So if you weigh 200 pounds, you're going to be drinking 100 ounces a day. And that may seem like a lot, but here's a great little hack for you so that way you can track it and keep up with it. Figure out how many ounces your bottle is and how many of your bottles that you need to drink a day. If you're using disposable bottles, you can just throw them away. Have your bottles set out, throw your bottles away. When you're out, you're out. If you use a refillable bottle like me, this thing never leaves my side. I can put like rubber bands or hair ties or bracelets around my bottle, and I take one off each time that I fill up my water bottle. At the end of the day, if I have no more rubber bands left, then I know I have had my ounces of water. I cannot stress that enough, you guys. Water is the key to every single thing in life. I promise you. It's crazy. So water, the next thing we're going to talk about is food choices. So like I said, again, you do not have to be strict keto. We do, however, recommend that you change your diet up a little bit, right? Like you're not where you want to be because most likely you're not eating the things that you should eat. So here's the thing to remember. Don't mess up good for perfect, okay? Don't worry about tracking everything. Don't freak out if you have a piece of birthday cake or you accidentally have a slice of pizza every once in a while. That's what we love about this, is that you don't have to be perfect, but you do have to be mindful. So what I do is I drink my water every day, and I practice intermittent fasting. Raise your hand, type in the chat if you've ever heard of intermittent fasting, or if you do it and you love it. I love it. Now, here's what's so crazy. Before I started drinking ketones, I had to eat like every few hours, or I thought I was going to pass out and die. Like, tell me if y'all can relate to this. Like, my blood sugar would drop and I would feel shaky or have a headache or be nauseous or be grumpy, like hangry. And so I constantly had to have something. Well, since I started drinking this, I can go until like 2:00 in the afternoon without even being hungry. This helps stabilize your blood sugar, so it's not in my head, like it's a real thing that happens. It helps you fast for long periods of time. So intermittent fasting is great. If you've never done it before, don't expect to just wake up tomorrow and not eat until 2:00 when you're used to eating at 6:00 in the morning. Like, just play with it a little bit and stretch it further and further each day until before you know it, you're like, oh my gosh, I feel incredible. So kind of a good rule of thumb with that is to like cut off your eating around 8:00 at night. Don't have any before bed snacks, or don't wake up at midnight and go get some ice cream. And then try to wait until lunchtime the next day before you have your first meal. Ketones will not break your fast, so you can drink these in the morning, chug your water. You can have your black coffee, whatever you want to do, but this is just a great way to really jumpstart things. As far as what to eat, that's totally up to you. I love to recommend low carb to people because it's simple, it works really well, and once you cut out those carbs, or the majority of them, your body is like, whoa, this is awesome, I feel great. And then whenever you go back and you have some carbs, your body's like, oh, this stuff's terrible, what are you doing to me? So if you've never done a low carb diet before, guys, I'm telling you, it's so easy to do, especially right now, because the keto diet is so big. Almost every restaurant, everywhere you go, they're able to accommodate it for you. All you have to do is just mention that you're keto or low carb, and I guarantee the servers are going to be able to tell you some great options. But just a few basic ones are: leave the bun off the burger or the chicken sandwich, grab a side salad or veggies instead of fries. You can pretty much go to any sub place and get like your sub in a tub, like basically a salad. I love Mexican food. I know Ashley does too. Like our family eats Mexican food like every day. But you can actually get so many great things at a Mexican restaurant. Use lettuce wraps instead of tortillas for your tacos. Get taco salad. Cheese dip is low carb and keto, so you can eat all of that. Just sometimes I actually bring my own chips in the restaurant. Like they'll let you do that. So that's it as far as what to eat, the water to drink. Move your body if you're not used to moving it, if you've never done exercise before or it's something that's not in your routine. I'm not saying join CrossFit. I'm just saying, like, get up and move, set your timer for 20, 30 minutes, go for a walk around your house if it's cold outside. Ashley said go on American Gladiators. Like, no, you don't have to get crazy, but I promise you, if you can move your body, you will see way quicker results if you get that exercise in. Ashley, help me. What else am I thinking? Oh, let's talk about consistency. And that'll be a good way for me to pass it off to you. If you can kind of tell everybody how important that is in a way that they can be super consistent and all that kind of good stuff. Go.
You want me to talk about, okay.
Yeah.
First of all, I feel like Jim and Dwayne feel very attacked by you because you called everyone on here women. Rude. So Jim and Dwayne, if you're upset, just private message me. I'll mail her a bomb tomorrow. Just kidding. Okay, so consistency. Let's think about this for a second. Basically, in my entire existence of being a human, I've always wanted someone to do whatever I'm doing with me, no matter what it is. I'm going to the mall, come with me. I want to go ask the teacher a question, come with me. I'm trying a new makeup product, come with me. Whatever it is, somebody do it with me. Please, God, do it with me, okay? So it's the same thing with ketones. Just like I went to Facebook and I made a post, I also sent a quick text to my sisters, my best girlfriends, and a couple people I used to work with. Hey, I just started drinking ketones. I feel awesome. Have you tried them yet? Just like I would with anything. So it's the same thing. We have this really cool program I want to talk about in a second. But how important is consistency? If you don't stick with it every day, you cannot expect to feel those awesome benefits, right? And one way to be consistent is grab that accountability partner. So it's your bestie, it's your mom, it's your sister, it's the guy from the gym, it's whoever you work with, it's your uncle. Like whoever you want to be your accountability partner, get them to do this with you as soon as you started. Not like what Mandy did and wait 45 years to tell me, hey, I was waiting to tell you after I was on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Like, well, that's really rude. You should have told me the day you picked it up, okay? So same thing here. I'm just getting started, Tim. I'm really excited about these. I don't know much about them, but I want you to drink them with me. Or if you don't talk on the phone, like I absolutely hate to do, get your phone out and text your bestie as soon as you're done with this call. Hey, Stacy, I just listened to some information from my girl Jessica about ketones. I had never heard of them before tonight, but I'm really excited to try them. Will you do it with me? Or I'm starting a 10-day challenge. I need somebody to do it with me. And this is another reason why. Besides consistency, you having awesome results and having that person to share your experience with every single day, this is something else that's really cool. So pretend like these are people, okay? This is you. I'm Ashley. And when I first got started, I wanted people to do it with me. Well, I heard that we had this really cool customer referral program, and this is how it works. So here's Ashley. She calls her sister Chelsea and her sister Amy. And I said, hey, I just got started drinking ketones. I just ordered them. I'm really excited about it. I've got my 20 servings on the way. This is how I feel so far. Do it with me. They're your best friends. They don't give a rip. Okay, how do I order them? You have your own really awesome customer link just as a customer. It is free. There are no strings attached. There is nothing to this. You get a link. You can make it say whatever you want to say, okay? You share it with Chelsea and Amy and you say, hey, check this out. There's actually a 4-minute video that tells how ketones work, but you can also order them here too, okay? Now, if they have any other questions besides that, they might and they might not. But if they do, you can say, hey, I don't really know because I just started drinking these, but my friend Jessica is really cool and she knows all about these. I'm going to connect you with her and she's going to explain the ins and outs. So don't worry about needing all the answers. We've got you covered with that. But you tell Amy and Chelsea, they get online and they order. This is what's going to happen. So because I'm smart as a brand new customer and I'm obsessed with my ketones and I already know I'm not going to go without them, I have set myself up for success by making sure that I have our Smart Ship program in place. That is 22% off every single order. It comes directly to me. I don't have to worry about running out. Plus, I get exclusive opportunities to grab all of our new flavors. So if we have a seasonal flavor, if we have Mexican ketones first, if we have something that we're not sharing with the entire world, but I have a smart ship set up, I'm gonna get access to that before everybody else does. So I'm getting access to that. I'm getting 22% off. Then I shared it with Amy and Chelsea. They order theirs. It comes in the following month. Are you ready for this? The following month, this company, Prove It, is going to take Chelsea and Amy's 2 orders, average that together, and give that to me in free product. So in 4 years, in fact, over 4 years, I have only ever paid for my personal order one time. That was November of 2016. But I have shared with at least 2 people every single month since then, and I have not paid one dime except for shipping. Seriously, y'all, like that's how important this is. So consistency means you're going to keep yourself on track because you have an accountability partner. And it also means you're going to get either 22% off or you're going to get free ketones. And let's be honest, okay? If you find out at work that someone that you've worked beside for the past 10 years has been drinking ketones, they're sleeping better, they're in a better mood, they have appetite control, they've lost 10 pounds, and they didn't tell you about it, are you really irritated? Yeah, for sure, you are. So you need to be that friend that tells them, because if you don't, I guarantee somebody else that you're friends with is going to try these suckers and they're going to tell people about it. So grab those 2 friends, have an accountability partner, tell them about it. Now, what else is really cool about this, okay? What if you have 3 friends that are interested? Amazing. Really freaking amazing. You're going to get free product. You know what else you can get? You can also make some extra cash. So that's what happened to me and Jessica and Mandy, is that we had an awesome experience. We shared with 2 people, and then 3 people wanted to try ketones. So not only did we get our product for free, we said, okay, let's give this a shot and just, I don't really know what I'm doing, but let's just see what happens, because apparently I have 3 people that are curious like I am. So Prove It sent us some money too. That's really how quickly that worked. And that was so organic. There was nothing scripted. There was nothing behind it other than our experience, how awesome we felt, and we just shared it with people. So it's really simple. There's really nothing more to it than that. Our Smart Ship program can be changed at any time. You can change the date, the payment amount, the product. You can stop it. If you decide tomorrow that ketones aren't for you and you cancel it, you're done. I don't know why you would do that unless you're crazy. But if you decide to do that, like, you're just done. It's really that simple. So I recommend all of my customers at least get that 22% off. I help them come up with a quick little message to send to 2 people, and it's really simple. So Jess, did that cover that enough okay?
Yes, that was perfect. And one last thing that I want to share with y'all before we let you off the hook is some great ways to get started. So I know, sorry if y'all can hear my 4-year-old in the background. I know a lot of you guys probably are already drinking ketones, but just in case you're not, I want to kind of go over the different ways that you can give this a try. So number 1, you can get back with the person who invited you to the call, and most likely they have some trial packs on hand that you could purchase a 5 or a 10-day if you just want to barely get your feet wet, see what it tastes like. But honestly, my top recommendation for a brand new person would be to grab our, can y'all see that, our 10-day Drink Ketones Challenge Kit. A couple reasons are this deal is ridiculous. You get 20 packets for $99 as a new customer. You get 10 caffeine free. If you want to drink 1 a day, it'll last you 20 days. If you want to do the challenge and do 2 packets a day, intermittent fast, and eat 2 low-carb meals, you're going to have incredible results in 10 days. And if you want to get super crazy and you purchase the 10-day challenge kit, it's going to prompt you to add our keto reboot. And what this is a kit that comes with everything you need for a 60-hour fast. And I know you're probably looking at me like, no, girl, I'm not doing that. And I promise you, I felt the exact same way. But this, when you're drinking this stuff in this kit, I promise you, you can survive. And if you combine these 2 things together, you are going to get incredible results in a really short amount of time. So if you're somebody who's ready to make a big change and you're like, I got to get my life together, this quarantine has messed me up, I'm ready to shed some pounds, I'm ready to get on the right track, that's my top recommendation, is to grab these 2 kits together. Now we want you to get in where you fit in. So if you want to start with a 5 or a 10-day, that's great. If you just want to grab this challenge kit, that's great. If you know that you love blueberries and you think this is the only flavor you're going to love, you can grab a box of this. Whatever you want to do is totally up to you. Again, get in where you fit in. We just want you to drink this stuff and feel incredible like we do. One last thing is we do have a couple of 22% off kits that you can grab. They're for customers or promoters. So if you just want to get a 22% discount and stock up and grab a few boxes, get with whoever invited you and they can give you more information on that. Or if you listen to this and you thought, you know what, I do know several people who would probably drink this with me. Or maybe you do want to change your financial situation to make some extra money. And, I don't know what's going on in your life. This is a no pressure call, but I do want you to know that that's an option. So if you want to hear a little bit more about sharing this with other people for income, please let whoever invited you to this call know that you want more information. We have some great resources that we can send you and tell you more about it. Otherwise, do you guys have any questions at all? You can unmute or type it in the chat. Did we miss anything? Can you have wine during the reboot? Unfortunately, Stacy, that's a no. And it breaks my heart too because I love wine. Okay, I think we're good, guys. This is recorded, so if you hopped on late or if you have a friend that wasn't able to join in, let us know. We can shoot you the link, but thank you so much for your time. Thank you, Ashley, for joining me, and Mandy for walking around your kitchen in the background. Love y'all. Y'all have a great Thursday night. We'll talk to you soon.